Wait, there is no way. People are apparently getting so mad about the word Nijisisters. They're calling it a slur at this point. We need to look at this. This is crazy. Oh,
Hey, what's up,
God.
guys? We're here. So today we have another round of Nijisanji related drama to
Hi,
cover.
Nijisisters.
This time involving both Nijisanji, the company, as well as a portion of their fan base, in particular their most loyal defenders. Now, before we get into that stuff, let me remind you that there is 10 days left on my makeshift campaign.
Whoa.
You have 10 days left to claim your Red
Oh my
Bunny
God.
Fumo. We are almost fully funded, 75
Go get
Fumos
it.
away. You don't want to miss out on your chance to get this. Once this clock runs to 0, you will not have
It's
another
over.
chance to get it.
You
And
gotta
you might
run.
also notice here that you can gift to a friend, and also
Gift me too.
if you bundle my Fumo with my wife Darling's
I like this side. You can fund it and then they start selling it. That's pretty cool.
Rob's plushie, you get 10% off. You can see the little gremlins
Aww.
right here. Looks very cute. And as always, you can find a link to these two campaigns in the pinned comment. Thanks for the
Wow.
support on the campaign, guys. So moving forward, there's been a lot of backlash with Nijisanji Ian. I think we're all aware of that. And it's been
We
showing
sure are.
in a lot of the recent events on their official YouTube account. You can see their recent Mario Kart special battle getting a very heavy amount of dislikes, over 50% dislikes on this event. The event itself getting attacked by people, but also this promotional post. Now you look at this, it seems pretty innocuous, right? Like, what is the issue with this post that has so many people making fun of it? Well, if you check out the graphic here, it is, of course, captioned
How many
with
people are watching this?
congratulations, a misspelling of congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now, yes, of all the things to be mad about towards Nijisanji Ian about, this is one of the more lighter things, but it just
I
goes...
just feel like, I don't know, like I feel like that place is such a fire hazard. They couldn't even like make the thumbnail correctly and had to have misspell it. It's
to show they're
insane.
not really checking anything they're posting, and also they pay people to make these posts, and the fact that this slipped through for a big event for Nijisanji Ian is pretty embarrassing, and people like False ID would point this out, saying congratulations, reminder Any Color hires Japanese high school students at minimum wage for their translations, which
Thank
is
you.
true, by the way. So why would Nijisanji do that? Well, of course, they're trying to save money. They're paying these high school students less to do these translations than
And if you pay less, expect to get the money. Like, as much as you're paying, expect the effort to be on that account. Like, you paying shit, expect to get shit products.
someone who is more qualified, and that's how you end up with mistakes like this. It's
Yup.
because Nijisanji and Any Color are cutting corners to save money. And you would see some replies. People were
True.
angry about
Minimum
what
pay
False
equal
was saying.
minimum effort.
This
That's
person
right.
said in a now deleted tweet, "Dumbass, high schoolers can take commissions. Have you never seen people sell their art for less than what they're worth, especially design commissions?"
That is commissions. Hired work is completely different than commission. If you're working as a freelancer, that is something completely different. I can understand that this individual posting this is probably 15 or 16 or hasn't really gone into the work field at all. I don't know shit. But if you're setting up freelancing, setting up a freelancing jig and you want to sell like things on projects, that's up to you how much you want to pay for it, how much you want to set. Some people need to upgrade their portfolio, and that's why they sell things cheaper, so that they have references and things to put into their portfolio, which will end up resulting them to sell more in the future, or get into the hiring jig, or get into a job and stuff like that. If you're hired directly, even like just generally for Nijisanji, you're not doing commissions, you're working for them, and that's a different situation here.
Where False would originally say, it's fine for a multi-billion-dollar company to pay less than people are worth is quite an argument. Do tell us more, which is very fair. That's a very weird way to defend Nijisanji. Basically, yeah, they can definitely pay people less than they deserve. Weird hill to die on. But this reply would lead down a very big rabbit hole. So this user would say, getting into arguments with 40 follower accounts and quote tweeting to get your followers to dogpile them. Truly, you're a big man speaking truth to justice here. Now, of course, False would quote this saying, in quotes, roll over and let us directly harass you, which I agree with this sentiment I've never understood why people feel like because you have a small account on social...
False is friends with anti-vax lawyer. Oh god, that's funny. Gotta go take care. Take care, guys.
Larger accounts
hope you're doing good, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's very weird. If you're going to literally poke the bear with a stick here, don't be surprised when they reply back. You're allowed to have a discussion with someone if they have less followers than you. You're allowed to respond to their criticism, in this case, that you directly put under one of his tweets. But you might be looking at this individual's name. False is friends with anti-vax lawyers. And you're thinking, what the hell is going on? Well, they did this.
They're taking it personal. They're mad. That's what's going on. They're mad.
Intentionally saying, change my name temporarily in case False decides to put me in his video. Of course, I don't think that's going to work. He's probably going to still put you in the video. But who are they referring to?
I think False always censors their people's names, like unless he's talking about them directly, if I remember correctly. We only watched like 2 videos, but like, or 3. But he usually does that, so yeah, it shouldn't really matter.
Referring to Legal Mindset, someone that a lot of Nijisanji defenders really dislike because he has been very critical of their organization and some of their livers as well, and that is something that they don't like. They don't like.
That is fair, because they're dog shit and treat them like ass. Like, who want to work there? Who want to deal with that? And I don't get it. A lot of people don't get it. And just generally, the way Nijisanji is treated every single one, every single being, how the fans are treating like the whole situation, it's just so spurgy and bad that nobody's going to defend them.
Legal Mindset, for that reason, they don't like
5D chess using username. Yeah, it's like dumb. Like, you can just turn it off, like censor it.
Now, of course, what's the proof of Legal Mindset being
anti-vax?
Well, they said this.
By the way, hi Pax, I'm not gonna be doing good.
Vaccine mandates, among other videos, ranting about critical race theory, paranoia about social justice people, censoring anime boobs, etc. Like, whoa, buddy,
we're talking about a different topic right now. Like, we were talking about Nijisanji's like Mario Kart event being completely bombarded with dislike and everybody hating it. And then now we're talking about anti-vaccine, critical race theory, paranoia, social justice people, False being friend with anti-vaxxer, a YouTuber being anti-vaxxer. Like, what are you going on about? You have a mental disorder. What are you talking about? It's time to put down the phone and log off of social media, lay down. Maybe go out a little bit and get some fresh air. Like, what is this shit?
Subscribe. You don't have to sell me twice.
People change topics because they can't argue. Because they're mad. They have nothing to fucking say, man. Like, why do you care? Does this change? Does this moment change your life? After you wrote this message, did this change your life? Did you feel like your life was better? Did you like progress your career? Did you fucking get new friends? Like, did you feel healthier? Did you work out? Like, what did this moment do for your life? Nothing. It did probably nothing, man. It probably just stressed you out. Like, go do something else, man.
On this guy.
Holy.
But in all seriousness, like,
go watch Rav talk about shit instead. Do something to look. This is have fun.
Talked about vaccine mandates. A lawyer talking about something like that's pretty relevant to him. That's pretty ridiculous. Not only you're claiming he's anti-vax,
that tweet has changed your life.
That people can't even associate with him anymore. That's an extreme take on someone simply talking about these mandates.
It is.
But moving forward, you can see they're making a lot of reaches. Right here saying ableist slur in the replies, respectable lawyer. And what Legal Mindset says in this screenshot is spurg. They're trying to say he's an ableist in saying a slur when he used the term spurg. That wouldn't
Wait, is spurg a slur now? Have we reached the point where people find offense to spurg? If you're a spurg, you're a spurg. Brother, we gotta calm down. Like, can we backpedal a little bit on these slurs? Like, can we not add everything as a slur? Like, I'm getting exhausted, man. I don't even know if I can say hello or hi anymore. Like, what's going on? Spurg is a slur. I remember when I uploaded a YouTube video and they say shit is a slur. I'm like, my God, what are you talking about? Shit is a slur. Like, shit, if you shit, you shit. Like, what is this? Oh,
the only reach they would do. They would do another one here saying this.
Would you hello me? That's
also
racist. Yeah, that's the way we're going forward. Can we calm down? Let's backpedal a little bit. Remove some of these things. Let me speak English, because if I can't speak English, if every single English word is a slur, I'm gonna start speaking like Arabic, or like I'm gonna speak Norwegian. Like, what the hell is this? Can't even get anywhere anymore.
Referring to false ID is apparently targeting people over the objective fact
everything is offensive now.
People on 4chan use the term Nijisister as a substitute for
Nijisister as a substitute for racial slur. Oh my god, these people are nuts.
Racial slur. Not simply disagreeing or making fun of them.
What race are we talking about? Anime?
People with a
you
much
filthy anime
smaller
man.
reach than false.
I hate your anime
yes,
guts.
This is an issue that people are talking about right now. They are trying to claim that the term Nijisister is a substitute for a racial slur. And we would see this in this tweet that would get over 1,000 likes with a screenshot of false using the term sisters, referring to Nijisisters, saying, I shouldn't be the one to have to tell anyone this, but the term sisters is a ban evasion version of a racial slur usually used for Nijisanji.
No, it is not. It's not. It's not. It's not. My god, it's not. Like, where do you get this from? It's clearly from Charles. Like, this the whole thing is like so old. Like, it's like a 10-year-old freaking YouTube meme, man. Like, where do you get this as being a ban evasion for racial slurs? It's talking about the Queen slaying. And when we say Nijisisters, we're talking about y'all being like all the... Do I need to even explain this, man? It's so dumb.
Although sisters as a stand-in is also another way of shaming women for their interests. Don't use them. And of course they
shaming women. No, I love that. Listen, if you wanna go wild, sister, you go wild, sister. Like, you wanna slay, sister, you slay. You do you, man. I mean, sister. Like, it has nothing to do with downgrading it. The fact that you find offense for Nijisister, that means that you already find it offensive to be a part of Nijisani, like Nijisanji. Like, you're taking the term of the company you like offensive now. Like, the reason why we think it's like a funny thing to say is because if you support Nijisanji, you're a dumbass. Like, that's what we think. But that's not what you should think, right? You should think it's a good thing, right? If you want to be a Nijisister supporter, you're a Nijisister, right? That's it. But we think you're dumb. Like, that's the whole point. You get it?
Now, this is complete.
What race are you? You're anime. I don't know what race you are between the disastrous kaiju VTuber. What the fuck are you?
Misinformation. Nijisister is just simply a term that people use for the strongest Nijisanji defenders, and it's meant nothing else. Nobody on Twitter right now is using the term Nijisister to be racist or to in any way try to use a substitute for a slur. I think people trying to say slurs would just use slurs and they wouldn't call you a Nijisister. Like, let's be honest about it. And this idea...
Listen, if somebody is a racist, they're gonna be a racist. They're not gonna be subtle about it. They are gonna be a racist. If somebody will tell you something offensive, if they want to give you a slur, they're gonna give you a slur. This is not the same thing. If you want to twist their word in your own brain, you want to go cuckoo, that's your fault, man. It's time to go to the psychiatrist. It's time to find a mental asylum. It's time to lay down and touch some grass. And you know, calm down. Like, the world is not everybody in this world is against you. Not every world is to degrade you for your existence. Calm down. Have a good life, man. Relax.
That this spooky 4chan history, all of a sudden, it's now this slur, it's always been, is again a lie. And you would see people just believing anything at face value. I'm pretty sure you could convince someone that vtweeter is a
reopen the mental asylum. Do we need that?
If you just tell them that, because they'll just accept it, because they don't question anything. They just accept it because it looks good for their virtue signaling campaigns. And you can see Curry Renji here making a similar point, saying there are people out there right now.
I like this guy, VTuber cringe. I so much agree, man. Yes, let's go.
Nijisister is somehow equivalent to a racial slur and are losing their minds. Hilarious and in equal measure, incredibly stupid. See, these people down here, a lot of them are from the VTubing scene. Some are VTubers themselves, and they just, it's like a switch. All of a sudden now they genuinely believe that Nijisister is some kind of a slur.
Are they VTubers or are they VTweeters? Because now I've like, after I've been told this term of VTweeter, I've looked around in my space and I've seen it too much. So I'm wondering, are these people actual content creators putting their passion, burning it up, having a proper VTuber model, PNG, VTuber 3, who gives a shit? Are they like doing stuff? Are they interacting with the community hard? Or are they sitting on Twitter with a PNG model just talking shit and creating drama and screaming loud about nothing? Like, what are we talking about?
And if you look here, here's some
There's examples. So many VTubers. Way too many VTubers. This is
might
insane.
Be time to retire the Nijisister names, y'all. This person expressing their discomfort and disappointment in themselves for previously using the term Nijisisters. This person saying, I'm seriously so sorry I've been saying this. I think as a collective, we truly didn't know that what they were implying. Forgive me if I hurt anyone when I used it before. And I'm so sorry to the POC fans and friends. Here's another one from the VTuber journalist Ducky, laying another wet...
Is that another journalist? Oh, I think I know who this is. Oh, okay, we never watched this guy before.
Part here saying, I first saw this term floating around 12 to 18 months ago. Whether the slur came first or the safe version was hijacked doesn't matter. I never liked the term, and I'm glad its origins back to at least 2021, thanks to Fyro driving into the fray, have come out. And I see two people here that I definitely respect in terms of their knowledge of VTubers and the VTubing scene, Kyo and Kenny here, and their response, I think, sums up all of the very easy criticism of these claims that people like Ducky are making. So Kyo says this might just be one of the dumbest things I've read in a while. No one is using Nijisisters on Twitter is even remotely aware of its, in quotes, origins. It's the Niji version of Hollow Bros at this point. It's what people call die-hard Niji fans. And Kenny says, this just feels like an attempt to smear people using a term which has been used to describe a group they're a part of for a good while now without any issues. Like, almost nobody is using it now in the context being ascribed to it by Ducky here. Like, even...
I've never heard a thing whatever Ducky's explaining. I've always known like sisters just being like a term of a group of fans. Like the James Charles or whatever, hi sisters, like I think it started with him. Like this thing has been a thing for ages, man.
Even if what these people are saying is true, that it had some origin as a slur on places like 4chan or something like that, the overwhelming use that we see on Twitter, nobody is trying to use it in any sort of a disparaging way as a racial slur. People are just using it to describe not just Nijisanji fans, the hardest Nijisanji fans. It's a particular subset, the people who will go to bat for Nijisanji no matter what their company does.
The people that go to small VTubers and start fucking complaining as soon as they talk about Nijisanji, to say anything bad about them. I start defending and attacking them and attacking everybody, every single left and right. Those diehard fans, that's who we're talking about.
That's what the term Nijisister has always meant, and people are so quick to completely change their viewpoint on this term just because someone said so on Twitter, and the source is just trust me, bro. But that's going to do it for this video. A very strange set of drama involving the Nijisanji community, but that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. And
yeah, that's a good video, man. Holy, I think this is stupid. I think this is dumb. Like, people gotta get out, like, go get some air. You know, enjoy the sun. I know it's been winter, it's been dark, and everybody's going a little bit cuckoo because it's been dark for a while. But it's time to get some air and chill out. Don't take too offense about things, and you know, like, let's not turn normal words into the most fucked up thing when it doesn't mean it's not meant to be that. But yeah, a good video, good